So yeah, I think when you're posting and you're trying to put meaning behind it, you have to honor the fact that it's not going to be an immediate thing that you're good at. It's
Mm-hmm.
it's you weren't good at all the workouts right away. You weren't even good at following a meal plan right away. I have
Right.
seen I have seen you in particular have so much more success with this program because of the engagement that you've had with other people throughout it. I mean, you seriously in the wellness group post those selfies of you with your like sad face, and you do. And then
That's true.
you rally after that. The post that I did last
Sometimes
night.
I feel like I'm bringing people down. Like maybe I should just try to be more positive, but at the same time, like
But
that's
I
what makes it
think
real,
that you
right?
get better at that. You get better at bringing the positive. First you have to be real.
Mm-hmm.
And the wellness group, and I think that that's why so many great coaches started as challengers. They didn't start off right out of the gate like, okay, I can help all these people and I know exactly what I'm doing and da da da. They failed and they failed and they failed and they failed as challengers, but they saw their coaches and their coach and the other people in the challenge groups stepping up and continuing to support them and continuing to, rally themselves. And I mean, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much better at this program are you doing than you thought you would?
I can't believe I'm still doing it. Like 60 days? Are you kidding me? I've never done anything that long before. It's crazy.
And that's something real to share, and that's real freaking positive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's real
That's
freaking positive.
And it's not that you just have done the workouts. You've been sticking with the meal plan better than I had Chinese food tonight.
I had M&M's, a brownie, and a muffin today.
And popcorn at the movie theaters. So
You guys are awesome.
Yeah, but it's the realness that you learn how to adapt to really connect with the people, because I think the two words that I really think about a lot when I write posts are me too. When people are reading this, are they going to say me too? So I don't really talk to moms
Mm-hmm.
because I don't have anything that they're gonna like say me too. Some person might be a mom that says me too on my post, but it's not because of children or mom qualities or mom scenarios that they're gonna connect with that. For me, it's more really about, at this point, about finding myself and about being true to myself and about honoring who the hell I want to turn out as, or at least who I want to be right now.
Mm-hmm.
And for you, you're trying to set an example.
Yeah.
Shandy working out with Blair yesterday. I mean, I saw Shandy yesterday. She was freaking tired. She probably would have rather locked that girl in her bedroom and got her workout on all by herself, but she saw it as an opportunity not only to be a good freaking mom, but as an opportunity to show other moms that sometimes the workout isn't as important as who's watching.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
And she wouldn't have got that if she would have paid $10 a month and gone to Planet Fitness.
Right.
And it was actually a good moment for me to just spend time with her because I hadn't seen her all day. So
Yeah. Totally.
And see, I don't see that because I'm like, oh, now she's posting about, so I don't connect with that as a mom. Like, she just needed to spend time with her daughter,
Mm-hmm.
but you get that. If you
Yep.
haven't seen your
Definitely.
kid all day.
Yeah, and I think when I started out, I was really seeing it as I have to choose one over the other. Like one was a priority over the other, and I struggle with that so much. And now, like I just do my thing. If AJ wakes up, then he wakes up. I take care of him, and then if I get that moment, I'll be like, okay, let's keep going. And usually it works out. I've learned that it can go together, and it doesn't have to be like one or the other. So, yeah.
And how many people, Shandy, how many people have you and I talked with that they use those kiddos as an excuse?
I just talked to one of the dance moms last weekend, and she feels guilty for doing a workout because she has house duties and stuff like that. I'm like, I just live in a mess. I don't care.
Yeah.
Well, I do care. It bugs the hell out of me, but
Yeah. I'm the same way.
so yeah, I think a lot of moms, have that guilt on them of taking time for themselves.
Well, and I think that, I mean, when we were doing these calls, like in 2016 and 2015, Bonnie Engel was a huge influence in the Beachbody world. And one of the top things that she has always said is you have to take the objections that you're getting and you have to create posts around them. And I think the biggest thing for our team at this point is just to create the conversations so you can get the objections. So then you can start designing the posts.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the conversations right now, at least for me, are the hardest things to get going because they take time and they take energy. The posting for me, okay, turn it on, make it rock, let's go. It's the conversations when I have to like dial in and like really like connect with a person. At this point in my life, it's a struggle because I like the fact that I can go over to my sister's house and disconnect and hang out with my niece and my brother-in-law and like everybody over there and just kind of like be. Kate in 2015 and 16 would have been on her phone the whole time.
Yeah.
So, and I would have, and I wouldn't have cared because that's what my business was and that's how I supported myself. But I have to get back to not like, I have to find that balance. And I think that we all do. So I think it's really key to find those pockets of time. I don't think that I'm the type of person that's going to sit down and work for 2 hours straight. I'm not. I don't have the attention span. I don't like computers. I don't really like sitting all that much. And so I think these little pockets of time that we have sitting on the toilet is when I used to add friends. It is. It is. It was. It needs to be again. You know, laying in bed first thing in the morning, I would open up the wellness group thing and I would go and I would like and I would comment and I would, you know, engage with those people. Sitting in traffic or at a doctor's appointment or just sitting somewhere where I don't really have anything to do. That's when I would go and I would engage in my Facebook feed and stuff like that. And then that 30 minutes to an hour when I could sit down, that's when I would send my gratitude messages. Like, thanks so much for liking this post. Have you ever thought about, or are you on a health and fitness journey of your own? Just something super simple like that. Copy, paste, 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 boom, done. And then I get, you know, a quarter of those gratitude messages start into a conversation. Yes, I am on one. I love going to the gym. Or no, I need to start one. Boom. Okay, let's talk. But I don't like to do that right now.
I've noticed a lot of my gratitude messages they'll open it, but then nothing ever back.
So what I used to do on those, and I know that the Facebook algorithm has changed a ton. So I need to do more research. That's another thing that we need to talk about, and I'll go on to that. But what I used to do to those people is in those pockets of time when I didn't have really anything to do, those people would be the people I would scroll back to in my messages, view their profile, and start engaging on their profile. Yeah, because when you start following their journey and then you're giving them gratitude, it matters a little bit more. Yeah. Because you're engaged in what they're doing. So those people, maybe like you send it one week and the next week you kind of scroll back to those people or you have them on a list or something like that. And then you just add them to your, you know, interactions and stuff like that. So, and then you can take them back into conversations later, but interacting is key on social media. And I know that we're not really a big Instagram team, even though we probably should start heading over to that platform because it's pretty freaking big. But interaction on Instagram is huge. One of the girls that I went to Florida with, she grew her Instagram she grew it in a year to 12,000 followers by doing 20 minutes of interacting. She would do, sorry, I've got to plug in my computer. She would do 20 minutes of, or 10 minutes before the post, and she would do 10 minutes after the post. Does that make sense? And she would do it on specific hashtags. Oh, there we go. She would do it on specific hashtags. So, like, Bree, you're a seasonal worker, right? Like, this is a temporary thing. Like, you could do hashtag seasonal worker, temporary worker, or something like that, and then you could go and you could see what is going on with those hashtags. Now, the key is you want the hashtag to have between 25,000 like uses or people that use it or something like that. 25,000 to 500,000. If it has more than 500,000, it'll be saturated. If it has less than 25,000, it'll not be. Okay. So that's the key. And you can just look them up on Instagram, the ones that you think would work. And then you just go and you look at the top posts, you look at the most recent posts, you like a few that you think you would actually like, and then you comment on one or two other pictures and you move on. And you set a timer and you work that one hashtag before you post, and you work it for 10 minutes. You do your post, include your hashtags in the post, and then you pick another hashtag and work that one for 10 minutes after the post.
Interesting.
Now, with it, you're thinking, oh my God, that means every time I post on Instagram, I have to have 20 minutes of time to do that. If I post 3 times a day, that's an hour of my time. But if you are doing Instagram stories, you want between 9 and 15 stories, you only have to post 1 time a day on Instagram.
Yeah, that's what I like. I've been just trying to do one.
But you want your stories to include 9 to 15 click-throughs, okay? And as health and fitness coaches, what do you do first thing when you wake up?
Shakeology.
She drinks Shakeology. I drink coffee and apple cider vinegar. And what do you do?
Coffee.
There you go. That's our first post. Second post, workout.
So every single day, the same kind of thing, though? I mean, isn't that kind of boring to see your coffee every day?
People love it.
People love it.
You can do different angles, sometimes I do the boomerang of sipping it, This morning I did with my Shakeology. It was in my cup, and I just had my sweatshirt on, bare legs, and just took a, top view of it. And I don't know. Yeah, it just kind of shows people how consistent you are too, I think.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
That's it. It's super, and it also keeps you on track. When I'm doing it, I'm posting good shit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm eating good shit. I'm doing stuff. I'm positive. When I'm not doing it, I'm hiding.
Yeah.
I'm totally hiding.
Right.
All right. How much time do you have left on your break, girly?
10 minutes.
Cool. The other thing that I was talking, I can't remember who I was talking to, but I was talking to somebody about it. Training. I got to a point in this business where I'm like, yeah, I've heard that. 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 Oh my God, stop telling me what I've already heard. Now, I was saying I heard it. Was I ever saying, oh, I implemented it? I implemented it. I implemented it. No, I was not. So I might needed to do more training until I finally freaking implemented something. I listened to a lot of trainings when we first really hit the ground running with this in the beginning of 2016. I locked myself in a room and I would listen to an hour's training and then I'd go do the shit. I'd go do the shit. And now I don't even want to listen to freaking national wake-up calls because I'm not doing this stuff. I'm not implementing this stuff. And so I think that it's a good challenge for us to get back into the learning phase of this business.
Every time I listen to a wake-up call, though, I get fired up. But it's literally just pushing the play and listening to it.
Yeah, and I think that we feel like I already feel like the anxiety. Oh my God, I'm going to listen to a wake-up call. I'm going to feel bad because this girl is doing so good and I've had the same opportunity as her and I haven't done that. That's so stupid. Right?
Yep.
I need to ask a dumb question.
Go for it.
What's a wake-up call?
Do you ever get the emails that National Wake Up Call, blah, blah, blah?
I think I've seen that. I don't
Every
remember.
Monday. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
They're 10 a.m. Central, and they have a playback, so if you can't listen to it live, don't. They also are doing them live on Team Beachbody 411, so if you want to log into your Facebook page and watch it live, you can totally do that, or you could go back to that Team Beachbody 411 and replay it.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I honestly think at this point in our lives, we should probably start every day with a wake-up call to fire us up. Like she says that she's fired up. Does she need to be fired up once a week or right now because she needs income? Does she need to be fired up every freaking day?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And it feels...
You can just go back and listen to all of them. So.
Yeah, they have them all recorded. So I use the podcast app on my iPhone, and I just go through.
Yeah, that's what I do.
There's not a bad one in the bunch, honestly. They rock them every single time. So you could start from the very first one. I probably wouldn't. I'd probably work my way back.
Yeah.
You said they're 10 minutes?
Some of them they're never more than an hour.
Okay.
They're usually right around 30 to 40 minutes. And there's some the recognition that happens at the beginning because they recognize all new star diamonds and all that kind of stuff on there. You can just fast forward through all that stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
But a lot of times I'll listen to them in the car,
yeah,
studio. It's a great time.
Yeah.
Okay.
And just like this workout program that you guys are rocking so well, it's because you're obsessed with it, right?
Mm-hmm.
You want to be good at coaching, we gotta be obsessed again with it.
Yeah.
I mean that is at its core how people get good at things. They're consistent with them. They're obsessed with them. It is what they think about. And then you have to figure it out with the family and with the Easter stuff that's going on. And those are the obstacles and the challenges that everybody has. But it's the people that present them to the public and can navigate them that are the leaders of this movement. And really, like Shandy, I think you were saying this at dinner the other day, or at lunch the other day. Why wouldn't you want to do this? Or why wouldn't you want this to be something that you're a part of? We're super positive. We're healthy. We support other women. We're honest, with what we're going through and how we're dealing with it. What's the downside? You get overwhelmed? Okay. I get overwhelmed as a tennis coach.
Mm-hmm.
You get overwhelmed as a dance teacher and chocolatier?
Yep. Especially with Shelly. She knows my best.
Yeah, I figured.
It's part of the reason you quit.
Yep.
All right, I'm going to take a selfie, so smile. Oh, that's super cute. I love it. Okay, so trainings, getting fired up daily. Bree, I would encourage you to start going live in the wellness group. You have meaningful things to say, and you're a little afraid to say them, right?
Yeah, I think so.
It's a safe place in there.
And now that you mentioned going live, that would probably be, that's a scary thing for me, talking in front of people like right off the bat, but it would be more productive than trying to type out a post and trying to get it all situated the way I want it to look, and it'd be more real, I think, too. So that's a good idea.
I used to go live a lot, and I used to always have at least 3, usually right around 3 bullet points that I would try to hit on. And that way it would keep me focused, because otherwise you can ramble and stuff like that. But I really think that going live really connects you with your audience.
Okay.
So that's my 2 cents on that. And yeah, it takes a little less brains sometimes than putting words into it.
It does.
Yeah.
Again, you do it and then it's over real quick. You don't have to think about anything. But and that's I still struggle with it. I should do a live video today, and then I talk myself out of it. I don't know why. I just do, because again, I don't like talking in front of people. But over the past, I would say, year, I've gotten a lot better at it. But again, I haven't been doing them. So.
All right. So what's the goal this week?
I think for me, it's getting a little bit of work time in every day. I get one in here or there, but I haven't gotten work, even if it's 20 minutes, whatever, in every day for me. So.
Okay. I would say that's my goal too, is to work every single day. Whether it's I add friends, whether it's I have conversations, if you're not adding to your network and you're not talking to people that are already in your network, then you're not networking. And we're in a network marketing business. So I think that those 2 things on the daily are super important. And if you can only do one of them, still counts.
Yeah. Bree, are you adding friends still?
I haven't recently. I do occasionally, and for a while there I was quite a bit, but I'm not engaging with people. If I don't see it on my feed, then they don't hear from me.
So in my Messenger, do you ever see that now you can connect with this person now that they've added you? I simply just send them, hey, Tara, thanks for the ad. I love meeting new friends and blah, blah. I can't remember what I say now, but, just a quick little message. And then I've actually started like probably 10 new combos from yesterday with those.
Wow.
So.
And when you start conversations on Messenger, they see your posts more after that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, that would help. Okay.
Yeah.
So I guess my goals would be to engage with others outside of my own posts. And then I really want to get my friend Mindy going, because she is like pumped and ready to go. She wants to be a coach. So yeah, she was a weight loss counselor with me at Slim for Life, and she loves nutrition, and she was wanting to go to school for nutrition. And I was like, you don't need to spend money on school. You can help people, if you do this thing, but I need to teach her about it and give her all the facts. But she already has a friend that she's trying to help lose weight.
Hey, have you gone through the training material for NTLC?
I've looked through it. Most of the stuff I'd seen, I need to look at it again.
I think there's some Google Docs training that would be really good for her. And I'd probably be good for all of us, to be honest.
Yeah, okay.
Honestly. So let's do that on our next team call. I know that next weekend is Easter. So what does that mean for both of you?
I don't think we can do anything really on Sunday, so it's up to Bree, I think.
Yeah, my birthday's on Saturday, and my family's going to get together on Sunday for it, so it might be pretty busy.
Okay.
I don't know, unless it was really late, so it probably wouldn't work.
This is 8. Or are you guys going to be hanging out at 8 on a Sunday night?
That'd probably be when it's dying down.
Okay. If you can, let's get on it. And if you can't, then I'll always record it. But let's all go through the training material. Like, you don't have to do it before. Like, I'll get on here, share my screen, and go through the training materials in TLC, so that when we do have people that are interested in coaching and stuff like that, we can utilize that big group and their trainings and stuff like that, so that it's already there.
Yeah, I know there's stuff out there. I just need to know where to find it so I can pass it.
Yeah.
So that would be great.
Cool. I like it. I like it. I like it. And
Is
we'll
she
get back.
for Saturday?
Ooh, yeah.
Where we left off, she said she'll get it figured out and she still really wants to come. So, yeah, so she's pretty pumped about it.
Okay.
So, yeah. But I got to let you guys go. I got to go in.
Have fun.
Have a good day.
Thanks for hopping on, girl.
Yeah, thank you.
Guys, I appreciate it.
Yep.
All right. Bye, girl.
Bye.
All right.